1987 today for a set with a rather over the top name. It's 6380 Emergency Treatment Centre or St Mary's Hospital, or just as we called it in the UK, hospital. Let's keep it simple, hospital. That's what it is. I cannot find my original instructions for this at all, so I've just got a nice waste of ink here. Got the people, there they are. And as I was getting them out, I noticed that he's got very yellow legs. I've got a bag of spares here. I'm going to find some nice white legs for this gentleman. No, they're pretty white, aren't they? I don't think you can see on the camera, but yeah, you can see the difference. I can't just get rid of those. They can go in the hydrogen. They're a little bit yellow as well. I'm going to get rid of those too. These are better. Right, so there's our staff. Got some woman with overalls, just sitting around having a drink. I'm guessing she's just a patient or something. We've got somebody inside, that's probably a nurse then, if she's inside the hospital. This one. Got a doctor, he's got his stethoscope. And then ambulance driver, as we used to call them, or paramedic is what they're called now. Which is just another word for a taxi driver with a first aid certificate. Right, let's get rid of you. So 6380 it is. Let's move you guys that way for a minute. And build the ambulance first. So here we go. The ambulance. That looks a bit short, that plate. It can't be that one, surely. Ah, that's because we have to put a 3 on it. A 2x3 even. So we'll put these bits on first. And there we go. There's a base then for the ambulance. Again, we're going to argue about Brecklink's terminology, but it's not a vehicle base. Mudguard. Modified mudguard, sorry. But it is. Put you on there. And you on there. And the 1x2, oh sorry, 1x4 plates. There's 2x4 plates in white, there's that one. In a 1x4. Come on, where are you? Can't see you. Come back to it in a second. Let's get our white steering wheel and some red headlamps on instead while we're waiting to find that. Should it reveal itself? There's the bonus little yellow flower there. There we go, thanks for that. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, and a grill without a groove going on there. Got a door there while we're waiting. And another one. Another headlamp, there we are. And some trans yellow plates, of which I can't see. There's one. There's one of those plates. It's just a white one I can't see. And where's the other headlamp? Come on. Light even. Can't see that. There it is. So I still don't know why I cannot see this 1x4 plate. Well, oh, there it is. Just as I'm saying it, I see it. Okay, I've got this tile with a bar. Which goes there, presumably to stop the stretcher sliding through and hitting him in the back. Which is fair enough. We need 1, 2 trans red lights. We want a white 1x2 tile. And we need brackets. Somewhere, where's my bracket? Bracket. Not staring at it a minute ago. Now we can't see it. Just put that, oh there it is, hiding under some windows. Right. And again, that's a bit yellow, I might change that later. So that goes on the end. Why can I not see any bricks today? I think it's because lots more white. I don't know if white is harder to see, I don't know. But lots I can't see today for whatever reason. Okay, we need some 1x3 plates, there's one. Some 1x2s. Another 1x2. And where's my 1x3? Come on, where are you? There it is. So they're in. I'll shut the doors properly. And we can put these windows down the side. There's 1, 2. Reasonably good condition, right? It was annoying that they were always a different shade of red than the actual red bricks. It always looks a bit darker usually. But anyway, there's that. Take the page of the instructions. Come on, over we go. We need 2 1x6 plates in white. There's 1 in my hand, 2 in my hand. And these are going to go on there. And we need a rear door for said ambulance. We've got that. I need my trans clear, and without any lines in it, window. There it is. Goes in that way. Come on. Okay. And it needs a hinge plate, so it can sit on there. Alright, there it goes. It's scratched, but it is 38 years old. Good God, isn't it? That's terrifying. So I remember getting this. Right, okay, some nice blue lights on there. I'm starting to see some very yellow plates in here, so I'm going to be standing by and digging out the spare bricks in a minute, because I don't want some of these in it because they're too yellow. There's a couple of 1x1 plates I've spotted. I mean, like, that's ridiculous. I'm using that. In fact, that 1x1 tile was very yellow as well, wasn't it? We'll look for one of them in a minute. Those are dreadful. Let's put this together, the ambulance at least, and then we'll stop for a second and dig into my big bag of things. See what we can find to replace it with. Tile and a plate. Cool. Which is going to go there on the back. And we want 1, 2, 3. That seems to have vanished. A 4th one of those. That's handy. Oh no, it hasn't. There it is. I want another. Here we are. One of these. Just going to sit on there. I will change those, I think. You can't even see them really, can you? But still. And some wheels. You want a little antenna as well, which I've just spotted, thankfully. It was annoying when they got a bit loose and they didn't stand up, weren't they? But this one still kind of is. 1, 2, 3. In there. There she blows. Right. 1 and 2. I think it's probably alright for, yeah, but I'm definitely going to change those tiles if I've got some spare. Let's have a look. See what we got. So, amongst yourselves, we'll get the box open. Some there, more here. Tiles here. I've got a bunch of hinges. Little word for the Americans there, bunch, because you like bunches. They've all fallen out, so we could. No, they're all right, really. You don't need to change those. What I'm talking about is this. They've all fallen out, all the vehicle roofs and stuff. I mean, it's not too bad. We'll leave that. There may be other sets that are more pressing. Put all these away for now. Well, I have got some tiles here. So let's have a look at the white tiles. These are like bags of white things in here. So here are our tiles. So we got some 1x1s. Have we got any? Oh, I can see a few, I think. I saw one. Let's start. There we go, somewhere. Alright. Oh, there's another one. And get it out. Come on. I'm trying to do it without tipping it all out, because it's going to take even longer, isn't it? So there's two nice white ones. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to check. He says about not tipping them out, they'll fall out. I'm going to change the tiles here as well. Every time I put it down, it falls out, so that's handy. So I'm going to change that top one. There. I'm going to change this back one as well. One's a bit whiter. Better. But that makes that look worse now. So we've got a bit one of those. The irony being, these hinge plates and roofs that kept falling out, I've now closed the bag and I can't get the bag open. Oh, what about that? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? We can see. Let's change that as well. Oh, that's interesting. Notice that, look. That's actually got an extra bit of plating there to stop it falling through. You see, never noticed that. Well, that's not what I was going to. Let's have a look at the ones we got then. What's this one? That one's got the same as well. Well, I never. They've all got that actually. Yeah. Oh, interesting. What we'll do then, I might put that back on, that's probably the original part, but I'm going to put it in the bleach first. So we'll bleach it and then put it back in. Okay, now let's take this off. And if you look in comparison to those two, look at that. And let's put them in so you actually see them. You see, they are quite poor, aren't they? All poor. So let's put those back. So we've got a nice, a bit of a nicer ambulance now, haven't we? Not quite as yellowy. So yeah, there's some stuff for the bleach over there then, isn't there? And we get some more sunshine again. We did have some sunshine last week and we lost it again. There's lots of spare whites in there, like horses in here. What have we got in here? Baits and things. That's interesting. Is my stretcher any whiter than one of the ones over here? Because I've got quite a yellow one over here. Not much. Don't want to bother changing that. Just going to put them both in the bleach at some point. Right, let's put you down there then and get building the hospital itself. Let's get you out of the way. People, you're going to come off. I'm going to tip you up. You'll fall off in a minute. Hang on. Get up. If I can actually pick the ball up, they might. There we are. Right. So we start with... I prefer the old instructions. Remember they used to have like an air view of where the bricks go. That was a much nicer way of doing it, wasn't it? We don't seem to have that anymore, so we just got to count. So it's... What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 down. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Because it's at an angle, you can't see if there's a stud obscured there. I think there is, so I'm going to say it's 6. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess it's 6 down then, possibly. And then 1 across, like that. Another white brick there. I think what I might end up doing is just dyeing sets at a time. So I'm just going to say, right, today I'm dyeing the, or bleaching the hospital. Just taking certain bits out. So I'm going to do, let's just check it all in the bleach today. Right, and we put like these 1x4 bricks down, red ones, because to make the roof, the ceiling higher, rather than just putting them straight down. Let's have a look. 2 yellow bricks in 1x2 type things. Here we go. One goes there, one goes there. I think that's forming a bench. I'm going to put the bench down as well. Okay, and I want a 1x3 brick somewhere. And I'm guessing that's going to be an 8 gap across. Because how else are we going to get 2 sets of windows in? So it must be. Mark that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 8. And a 1x2. Right, turn you over. Next one, stage 2. I think that's stage 2, blimey. And again, it's hard. I think that's a space of 4. He thinks. So we'll put one of those out. Yeah, a space of 4 there, I was talking about. Let's assume so, and put that in there. And a seat for that. It's a rather high desk there to sit at, isn't it? But anyway, nice grey telephone there. And we do get a receiver with this one, unlike other sets. Which goes there. Lots of drinks going on here. Let's put an 8 across there. And then in the corner goes this table, which has a sort of water cooler type thing on it. And there's another one here actually. A cup, transclear cup goes on there. Okay. And you want a 1x2 there. And a 1x4 there. Okay, that's largely the bottom. We started putting stuff on anyway. Nice round plate there, and some white air tanks, which I'm staring at. There we go. We sit on the end of that table there. Interestingly. And some of these bricks are actually going to be quite yellow, aren't they? But as I said, they're not that bad. That can bother to swap them right now, and I am just going to put them all in the bleach in one go. So it's like going to be hospital bleaching day. So I'm just going to get the whole thing, just throw it in. All the white bits, obviously, not the other bits. So with that in mind, let's just build up loads of 2s. This doesn't have a brick, it's 2 plates in fact, so we'll put those in anyway. Lots of 3s at the front here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we've got a nice computer screen going on there somewhere. Where are you? There it is. It's going on here. You can see that's quite yellow there, isn't it? We're going to get to 3 on each of these. 2, 3. And oops. You get flowers stuck in things. Thank you, flowers. 2. Okay, right, there we go. Let's move along to the next stage. Let's try and speed this up because we slowed it down, didn't we? We're pissing around with replacing bricks. So let's... Okay, 1, 2 of those on there. Okay. What you can do actually on YouTube is just ignore me talking and just watch it at a faster speed. You can change the speed. So just turn the sound off and speed it up. I think that's quite a sensible idea. I think you have to listen to me waffling on or taking ages to build it. But I don't bother with the really fast time-lapse ones. It's just not what I do. People do, and that's cool. But there are people who do say to me they like the fact that I do build it bit by bit and they enjoy watching that. It's fine, and if you don't, just speed it up. So you got the best of both worlds. Take your pick. 1, 2, 3, 4. On this side, just knock it all over. Good. We have a 1x1 brick and an inverted. There's always a very different way each time for sets to hold a roof on. There's not a kind of standard way. I do deviate quite a lot. Right, this is the moment I might just very quickly swap some plates over. Not swap over, not swap out. Because I want some 1x1 plates here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 of them. Look at those. You see, I've got some very nice and white still. 1, 2, 3. I think need changing there. So if we put them down next to it, like, I think you can see these are a bit better, can't we? So we'll get rid of those 3. Off you go. And we'll put these nicer ones here. And there you go. I've had plenty of arguments when people say, oh, dye things white, they just go back again. No, they don't. I don't know why people are doing that. If you happen, that is happening to you, you're using very crap, poor quality bleach. Because that really shouldn't be happening. Get some windows in. Where are you going? Oops, drop some bricks there. There we go. Then we have to put some 1x1 bricks either side. Yeah, it really doesn't. If you put, I might have, what, 12% is mine I use. It's fine. And you can even blate stuff that's got a print on it. It doesn't ruin the print either. So if anybody tells you it comes back, it doesn't. I've been the years ago, some of these stuff were bleach and they're still fine. So people are lying. They're either lying or they're using crap bleach, or they're trying to dye really bleach. If they're like orange, you're never gonna get that back to white. You know. So got a sticker on it, yes. While I put that sticker on when I was little, it didn't quite, they never used to quite fit in, I used to find. But anyway. Right, he's gone in there. Where have you gone? Another one. These ones are supposed to have the, can't see them, the things on. Oh, there's one. Red Cross is the word I was looking for. Where have they gone? There's one. Gotcha. In you go. Put it back there. And then I want a white 1x2, yes. Another one on there. Gonna build this bit up here now. So another one, come on, where are you? Going up like that. And then across you go. Plate there. Oh, alright. Build that up a bit more at the edge. The carport. Just turn the instructions over, which are glued together. Well, I don't know what these are called, but they've got a medical name, but it's this thing that goes over. So I'm going to make it one of these and one of these. I forget what that thing's called every single time. But anyway. Got a dustbin lid in white and trans green. That fits under there like that. And then we go with a 1x6 plate, and then a 1x1 plate in white. These other ones are alright actually, I've got to change those. And the reason we leave a gap there is we put one of these in to hold it on so it doesn't fall off. There we go. So it's fixed in there with a corner plate like that. It's quite snazzy. What we want now, is it a 6 or an 8? I think it's going to be an 8 here, isn't it? A 1x8 plate. Yes, it is. There it goes. That's a bit manky, but we'll... Okay, it says it's going to do the bleach, as I said. Right, that's alright in there. And we have to leave a gap here on the edge, and it's going to be a light. And it goes on there. And we have to have, what do we have to have? 2 more 1x1 plates in white. It sits here. We've got some slopes that are going on like that. And if I've done that correctly, yes, there's the roof. And Red Cross tile in the middle there, like that. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a bedside table or bedside blocker, or as I've learned, Americans call them from watching Judge Judy, a nightstand. If that's correct, apparently. So we put you in there. Something else I noticed from watching Judge Judy actually is, well, on there at least, but Americans tend to say the hospital, like, did you go to the hospital? As if there's that one. We just tend to say, did you go to hospital? Or I've gone into hospital. If you say the hospital, it just makes it sound like there's only one in the whole country. But anyway, let's put that there. Let's get some more red in here. An 8 and 4, and we've got a 1x1 brick in white somewhere. Alright, there it is, hiding down there. They're a bit lazy on beds in this, sort of relying on using the stretcher quite a lot, I notice. Now I've got some slopes on here. there. This doesn't have a roof on this one, actually. Not quite sure why. Let's build the slopes up. But it has these, the big skylight windows, which we can put in somewhere. There they go. An air bubble in that one, but jump matter. Put them in anyway. Flip over. Okay, 2 on there. 2 on there. 2 on there. Another cup there, it goes on top of there. What have we got here? A 6. Yes. And another 6, and then one more slope. Just follow the record, yes. And then we did gap. So I've got to put a 4 and a 4 on either side. Again, loads of these 1x1 white plates. And these are all nice as well. It was just those first ones we had on the ambulance we needed to change. Next plate going over there. Hold that in place. That doesn't want to click on there. That's a click. Proper click there. And then we'll put our plate on there. A bit of crap on there is. What's that about? Oh, made that worse now. Let's go dead. Spider or something. But anyway, it's going in the bleach soon anyway. We'll give it a proper clean then. 1x2 plates and 1x2 bricks building up there. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Flipping over. The next bit. I've nearly there. Come on, let's speed up a bit. Come on. Right, let's get our grills. And they're going to go. Don't want to cover up that spludge that we had on there anyway. Whatever it was. Put that on there. One, two, another one. So I just got distracted. I'm just building the sign here because it's appeared. Some headlamps in black. And on the back, put 1x4 plates like that. Let's put these windows in while we're sitting around doing nothing. There he is, hello. It's sometimes easier to put these in before they do on the instructions, because then it helps you just count the amount you need to go up to. That's the wrong brick there. Just found that. That's got a... It's an old one, that pin. I'm going to change that one because I like to be fussy. So bear with me on that one. That one on there. These are all fine. Let's have a quick look at my slopes. I've got lots that haven't got a pin on them. There we go, there's one. Got one. There it goes. Oops. If you weren't sure what I was talking about there, the old slopes didn't have a pin in them, so that one has. So I'd like to try and be original, put my original bricks back in. That's what it should have, and it was what came with it when I bought it. Or if I bought it, I got it for birthday or something. I can't remember now. Tile, I don't want to stay on there. Let's take it off then. Easier. And then put it back on. and a what is it? One. Space these out properly. You've got these lights on the floor, so we go across there, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then is that right? Yeah, there we go. Right, dinky little tree right in the corner there. Some seating. Which goes there and there. Dustbin, nice to have a dustbin included. I mean, really, if it's a proper hospital, it needs an incinerator, really, isn't it? And that's for something else, maybe. That goes on there. We could do with the roof, couldn't we? Look at that. There it comes. Well, it's always quite a long build, but we were dicking around changing things over, weren't we? I mean, that's very yellow, this one. This is going to definitely go in the bleach. That was alright. That can stay out. Actually, I might just chuck the white in for fun anyway. Throw it all in. I've got, was it delivery centre, I think? I built that a little while ago, and that's very yellow, so I'm going to do that one day. Although I've not made a video of that yet. I think it's called delivery centre, I forget now. It's an American set. Right, we've got some aerials and things going on the roof, which we'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4 across. That there. And that's going to sit there in front of it, I think. Is that right? 1, 2. Yeah, I think so. Got another set of yellow lights on top of there, and then 2 more are going to go on here on the actual sign. Okay, and just the flowers now. As I was saying, there's no beds in this at all. It's just, you know, and thinking about it, kind of makes more sense to call it an emergency treatment centre, doesn't it? Because you're just going to rush in with the stretchers, because there aren't any beds. But anyway. Right, come on, last one. Put you there. That goes how long there? 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, and then right. So is it there? No, there. And then three from the edge back there. So I think that must be that one actually. Oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Right, and there's a stretcher. And another stretcher. So, let's put some of these people on stretchers, shall we? So he's on this one. Let's make the instructions picture, shall we? So he's just, I don't know where he's going with him, but on the instructions he's taking him some sort of ride somewhere because the ambulance is there. So quite where he's going, I don't know. Let's have this person just sat out there for no reason. Right, let's just put her in here. Spin it around. Slide her in there, there we go. Not got much room when she's in, is he? Right. And then let's just let's have you on reception then, shall we? Or whatever, because there's nothing going on up here. Just needs a space for another stretcher. Right. Oh, that's a bit long video, isn't it? Sorry about that. 6380 then, Emergency Treatment Centre, St Mary's Hospital, or Hospital, from 1987. And it's done. There she blows. Quite a decent set. And the first proper big hospital type set they made, really. I mean, there was a little red one in the 70s, which is alright. But then we just had the medical centre or paramedic centre, whatever it's called, for years, and never there. Nice proper big hospital again, because they're always doing big fire stations and police stations, but never really hospitals. But there it was, and 'twas a good set, and 'tis done. We'll stop talking like that and say like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.